Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you. I'm Nito the JNTG and welcome to Raging G. I was saying, you caught me with dinner, although it's empty because it's a prop. Everything is a prop here. This reminded me. Do you know that in Japan one of the Christmas traditions is to take a bucket of chicken and eat it? Well, you're not here for those though. But do you also know that KFC, one of the most well-known fast food establishments all around chicken and all that stuff, had crossovers and comic crossovers with DC? Yes, they did 3 crossovers, one every year. And that's what we're going to talk about today, in this episode of Raging G, the DC and KFC Crossovers. Today we're going to talk about all 3 of them, as I mentioned, and the best thing, they're free. You can go right now and download them digitally and enjoy them at your own leisure. All 3 of them were written by Tony Bedard, and he did an excellent job managing to incorporate elements from the stories at that time, along with many Easter eggs and cameo appearances. Today we're going to do a small story time for all 3 of them, beginning with The Colonel of Two Worlds, starring Flash and Colonel Sanders. Our story begins with the Mirror Master saying to Captain Cold that he found a guy that can help them go big. That guy is coming from the same Earth as the crime society, Earth 3. For people that don't know them, it's basically the evil version of the Justice League that played a major part in the Forever Evil storyline. Great read, I totally suggest you to check it out so you can find more about them. The guy that Mirror Master was talking about was none other than Colonel Sanders, the evil version of Colonel Sanders that opens an EFC store, Easy Fried Chicken, that serves subpar quality of food, making everything the easy way. The plan of Sanders includes hiring a bunch of goons to steal everything from Central City. Flash and Green Lantern take notice, saying that crime has risen over 400%, so they go to check out the EFC store, being the biggest clue. At the same time, Colonel Sanders is furious since his evil doppelganger is making a mockery out of him, and he decided to go to the EFC store as well to give him a piece of his mind. As you can guess, Flash and Colonel meet at the entrance. Flash tried to stop him, but being furious, he says Flash to step aside. And after they go in the store, we have the confrontation of the 2 colonels. Flash tries to defeat him, but Sanders says that this must be taken care of personally. So the fighting begins. Sanders manages to thwart every attack Sanders had to throw at him, including pink slime that makes Colonel's white and crispy suit dirty. But he always wears 2 suits, so he is prepared for everything. After he was defeated, Sanders tried to escape back to his dimension, but the Colonel throws him in the portal. After that, he serves to our heroes and villains some food and hires Mirror Master and Captain Cold to work for him, ending this story in a positive note. I dig this issue a lot. Simple premise, some action, some one-liners, and the designs are amazing. The one thing that I don't like though, it's the suit that Flash wears. It's the one that was presented at the end of the New 52, and when Rebirth came, it was quickly forgotten and disappeared and hidden under the rug. Moving on to our second issue, Colonel Corps, Crisis on Infinite Colonels. The title of course references Crisis on Infinite Earths. A good story, but not for newcomers. The story begins with the evil Sanders being angry for his defeat at the hands of the Colonel, but his new partner has some evil plans. We see quickly Sanders talking about his restaurants when he retrains all his employees to reassure the quality of the food they serve. Unfortunately, we see him fainting, and when he opens his eyes, he sees Colonel Arda Sanders, along with Flash of Earth 31, an Earth where the heroes we know are the opposite sex, from male to female and vice versa. They quickly see that they don't remember the 11 spices and herbs necessary for the famous recipe for the chicken they serve, and each one remembers one. So they start going from Earth to Earth, collecting different colonels so they can recreate it. We see a little bit of Earth 19, the steampunk one, where Batman Gaslight originates from.
Earth 22, home of the Kingdom Come storyline, Earth 51, where there is only one human left, Kamandi, and anthropomorphized animals. After that, we see a Kid Flash of the 31st century talking with a Colonel Ladd. Earth 29, the Bizarro Wall Run. We also have a small travel to the universe of Teen Titans Go. They all travel to Earth 3 to face the evil Colonel Sanders and the mastermind behind this plan, Colonel Grodd. The fight begins and our guys are winning, but Grodd starts hypnotizing everyone, showing them they're alive without accomplishing anything, being fat slobs with no purpose in life. But the Colonel doesn't accept this, and with their heroic speech, they manage to defeat them.
And that was the second issue of the trilogy. I have to say that I simply love them, going through all those different Earths with cameos, appearances and all that stuff.
Like Flash of the Earth 22 mentioning that Planet Krypton fast food chain, a place we've seen a couple of times in the Kingdom Come book. The art is also amazing, since they changed the style of each Earth, reflecting the respective art style of the most known books from said place. And now, let's move to the third and last one, Across the Universe. Colonel Sanders has a new target. After filling the Earth with his restaurants, he wants to expand to the universe, with the help of Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. So, all the Lanterns come together in order to make Colonel's Zinger sandwiches all around the universe. But unfortunately, Larfleeze, the Sol Orange Lantern, a lantern that is fueled by greed, steals every single one. Hal suggests that they should go and check it out and suggests to make a ring copy for the Colonel to use. Of course, Colonel not only is capable enough to wield one, but transforms it into a small KFC bucket. We see them go to the Source Wall, a wall that signals the end of the universe. Planet Run, home of Adam Strange, Thanagar, home of the Hawks, and Hawkgirl informs them that orange creatures stole the Zingers and left. Immediately, they go to Okara, home of Larfleeze, and Sanders, being mad, punches Larfleeze to the face. Blinded by greed and rage, Larfleeze unleashes his army. The fight begins, but they both struggle. Larfleeze grabs Colonel by the neck, and Colonel quickly manages to convince Larfleeze to open a KFC in his planet, with his army as the workers. Of course he agrees and they both live safely. The Guardians reward Colonel Sanders, making him an honorary Green Lantern. Everyone eats their zingers, and the Colonel has a plan on how to feed everyone.
And this was the third and final issue of those crossovers. And I have to say, for a free comic and a promotional one, it's just amazing.
The art on all three was made by Tom Derenick, and it's good. Every single character is well drawn, and I do love all the references and art changes for the second issue. The colors are also vivid and bright, something that I really dig. We have a hint for another issue, with the Colonel going to dark side, and I can't wait to read it.
And that was all for today. See ya on my next video. Now go away and let me eat at my peace. Wait, this is still empty. I hope you enjoyed this wider frame of this episode. I'm going to keep it that way. I really dig it, and I have more things to come. Till then, click here to see other videos, click down there to subscribe, and see ya!